Good afternoon, everyone. I'm your host, Ruby Ambassador Dawn Vaughan. Let's get started. It is a gorgeous day today. I'm going to share my screen so you can see the PowerPoint I've prepared. We'll get started. Welcome today. I'm your host, and I'm going to be telling you all about our system that we use to work just a few minutes a day to add income to our family, to our budget. Okay. Are you tired of the hustle and wish you had more freedom to do things with the ones you love? What if you could work just minutes a day from anywhere and earn a very good income to give you that freedom? Okay, we help people earn extra paychecks while working only minutes a day from anywhere. So how do we do this? What are some of the most often asked questions that I get? Well, probably the number one question I get is, how much can I really make doing this? So the FTC requires that we read this disclaimer for you really quickly. We make no guarantees or projections of income, as such representations may be misleading. As in anything, your success depends on your effort. So in other words, if you don't work the system, you don't make any money. Okay, we're not promising millions of dollars just for joining. Our average income per rank in our company, this gives you an overview of what you could actually make, okay? And I want to tell you about this silver ambassador here that makes around $5,000 a year. You know, you think $5,000 is not that much, but this person has only signed up 3 people on their team, and that's the average of what they make per month. But look at these other ranks. I'm a Ruby ambassador making an average around $35,000 a year. My husband is a senior gold, almost senior gold ambassador making around $20,000 a year. I mean, we only work this a few minutes a day. I mean, those are what is, what is possible. But look at these higher ranks. You know, if you wanted to make this a career for you, be able to quit your job, be able to have a complete and total freedom, look at this diamond ambassador. They make an average of almost $500,000 a year. So this is something you could do just on the side to make a few hundred a month, or you could make it a career. I like to break it down. I like to break it down into monthly numbers, because that's how we get our bills come monthly, right? So I get a better idea of how much it is by month. So a silver makes on average about $400 a month. I mean, $400 a month can help with your mortgage, with your car note, with saving for vacation. You know, if you're not getting to take a vacation every year because you're just so strapped, you could put that aside for vacation every year, or saving for a down payment on a house. I mean, there's a lot of different ways you could use that money. And I know everybody could use an extra $400 a month, right? But look at these other ranks. As your team grows, you go up in rank. That's all that means. As more and more people join under you, you go up in rank and make these figures. Diamonds make an average of $35,000 a month. That's more than a lot of people make in a whole year. So it's definitely something you can do, on the side to help your income. But money isn't all you can earn. From day one, you could start earning a trip to Leaders Retreat in October each year, and they always have it in a really great location. This year just happens to be in Orlando, so you could take your family to Disney World. Wouldn't that be great? Once you get to Emerald, I showed you those ranks. Once you get to Emerald, you get a trip paid for by the company, you and a guest, in September each year, a week in Hawaii. And once you get to Diamond, you get a second week in Hawaii for you and a guest, paid for by the company. How would you like 2 weeks in Hawaii every year and you don't even have to pay for it? Pretty good, huh? Once you're an Emerald and above, you can participate in the Lexus car program. They will give you money to drive a Lexus each month. Isn't that awesome? So what do I have to do? That is a really good question that everybody gives me. Basically, you're inviting people to watch a webinar just like this one. You follow up with them with an email, a text, or whatever, to give them your website, which the company provides you, and instructions to join. They watch a training webinar of about 15 minutes and they do what you did in your team, and that means your income grows, right? So what do you say? We tell you exactly what to say. We have a Facebook group where all the posts are in there. You can just copy and paste. You can reword them if you like, but all you have to do is copy and paste, send them as an email, put it on Facebook, do Facebook groups. We give you all this information in that Facebook group so that you know exactly what to say and you're not having to worry about, oh, how do I do this? We tell you exactly how to do it. So what are the benefits of our company? There is no stocking inventory in your garage, no product deliveries, no selling, no parties, no dealing with payments. Everything is done through your company provided website. We have natural, safe products that everyone needs. We've even done clinical studies on these products to show you that we have proven results. These products will really work. A 60-day money-back guarantee. If for some reason you don't like them or it didn't work for you in the way you thought it would, you get your money back. Wholesale pricing for distributors and an opportunity to buy a welcome pack of products below wholesale in your first 30 days. And that is an awesome, awesome deal. Way lower than we can even buy it. Okay. Do I have to sell stuff? No, sales are not necessary. All you're doing is inviting people to watch a webinar. Now you can sell if you want to, but not many people do in this company because we don't have to. Okay, so how much does it cost? $34.95 per year gets you your website with no monthly website costs. You buy only the products you use. We have no high quotas. You don't have to spend thousands of dollars every month to do this. The only minimum we have is 100 PV worth of products from your website to qualify for a check. I mean, that's a very, very low minimum. I'm going to show you what 100 PV worth of products looks like. You see those 3 products? That is our core combo of products for gut health, blood sugar balance, weight loss, digestive issues. That's 105 PV. That's the Slim, ProBio 5, and BioCleanse. We call that the triplex. That is an example of what 100 PV looks like, your minimum right there. That's it. Very, very low minimum. Our new Plexus Slim, oh my gosh, it is fantastic, y'all. You just take a little packet like this, put it into a bottle of water, shake it up and drink it once or twice a day. Patent pending, so no one can steal our formula. Clinically demonstrated to help you lose weight. Supports healthy glucose metabolism. No artificial ingredients, great taste. Oh my gosh, it tastes really good. Watermelon, lemon, raspberry, very refreshing. Really, really good. Mixes easily in cold water, gluten-free, non-GMO, 100% vegetable. And what this product does is, studies have found that people who are naturally thin have a lot of an ingredient called Akkermansia present in their gut. It's a microbe, okay? What this new Slim does is it feeds that microbe so that you can grow that microbe in your gut and help you get naturally thinner. Very overweight people have found to either not have very much of this microbe or none at all. So what we're trying to do is naturally get your system to work the way it's supposed to by balancing your blood sugar, by growing that microbe that helps you be naturally thinner, and it helps with cholesterol and blood lipids too. So it's a 30-day supply, $71.95 wholesale, that's what distributors pay, and $71.95 PV. So you can see just buying one bag of Slim gets you very close to your minimum for the month. But what is an easy way to earn a check? A very simple way. You buy a bag and a customer buys a bag, and you've got 144 PV, which is well over your minimum, and you're going to get a check. That easy. And you're getting to try the product, to use the product, have it work for you so that you can, you know, tell people how it works for you. And you're also getting a check to help pay for that product. Very easy, very simple. The 100 PV minimum can be purchased by you or split up between you and your customers, or in the beginning, if you can't even afford to buy those products, you can have your customers buying all of it. You know, that way you get a check. You just have to have a minimum of only 100 PV total sold from your website by the end of the calendar month to qualify for a check. Very, very low minimum. We have thousands and thousands of testimonials on how well these products work for people for all kinds of health issues, not just weight loss, different health issues. I will tell you a little bit about my story. When I started, I had really bad headaches, you know, the kind that send you to bed for 2 or 3 days. You have to take prescription medication, keep the lights off, all of that. I also had very low blood sugar episodes where my blood sugar would drop. See, this product isn't just for people with high blood sugar issues, it's also low blood sugar issues. It brings it up or brings it down, however your body needs to have it balanced. And healthy blood sugar helps a myriad of different health issues. Healthy blood sugar is the key. A healthy gut is the key to having no health problems, no health issues. And if they're really, really bad, you know, it's going to take a while. These are natural products. It's going to take a while to get your insides healed enough where you start seeing those symptoms go away. I have a very bad digestive disease where I've had 7 surgeries from it. I started taking these products, the triplex, and it took me about 3 months to stop having those symptoms where I would have really, really bad flares, where I couldn't get very far away from my bathroom, or I'd have an accident. And then after that cycle, I would have a cycle of constipation where I might not go to the bathroom for 2 weeks. So it was back and forth with me. And it really ruled my life. I was a prisoner of that disease. But since I've been taking these products, those symptoms slowly went away. It wasn't an overnight thing by any means, but by healing my gut, all those symptoms started going away. Now, I'm not healed of the diseases by any means. If I were to stop taking the products tomorrow, those symptoms would return. That's why I'm a lifer. I will take these products for the rest of my life, but I would rather take these natural products made of herbs than to take prescription medications with all the tons of those bad side effects. The only side effect I get with these products is weight loss. I'll take that side effect any day, right? So that's my story. And I've lost 58 pounds. I forgot to say that. That's always like way down on the priority list for me. So how does our team system work? This is just an example just to show you here. Okay. Let's say that you join and you watch that short training webinar. It's about 15 minutes to learn the system. Okay. You invite some people to watch the next training webinar. And let's say you have 3 people watch. Okay. Just like this one. They watch the webinar either live where I can answer their questions or through a link to the recording afterwards so they can watch it at their convenience. Okay. Let's say one of your friends joins as an ambassador, distributor. One of them orders as a customer, you know, to help you with your PV each month. The other one who didn't order or join goes into an email follow-up system where about once a week they will get an email with the most recent webinar replay because they might not have had time to watch it the first time they got it, or, you know, circumstances, they couldn't join at that time, they didn't have any money, it wasn't payday, you know, all those things that come up. But they will get an email about once a week so that they can watch the most recent webinar. And over time, they might join later on. Your new team member and you invite some friends to the next webinar. And let's say each of you have 3 people that watch the webinar. They watch the webinar. Some join as ambassadors, some order as customers. And look, these people who join under your teammate's website, you're still getting paid for because they're on your team. That's awesome, right? So let's say you and your team members invite some friends to the next webinar and you each have 3 watch the webinar. Okay. They watch the webinar. Some join as ambassadors, some order as customers, and those others go into that follow-up email system, right? That follow-up automatic email system that you don't even have to worry about. It's going out to them automatically. So they can order or join at a later time. So now you and all your team members invite some friends to the next webinar. You see how just in 3 webinars, how many people now from your team you have watching the webinar? That's how fast this can grow. I mean, it's really, really quickly. We do at least 1 team opportunity webinar, just like this one, for your guests each week. More is needed. Now imagine if you and your team all had 5 people instead of just 3 watching the webinar. How about 50? I mean, you can literally invite as many as you want. You can invite hundreds or thousands if you want to, and each of your team members can do the same. Okay, that's how fast your team can grow. Now imagine what your team might look like in 6 months if everyone on your team did this every time. Excited yet? It can really grow quickly. So how long does it take realistically to send several emails to people or make a post on Facebook? I mean, 5 minutes, right? Realistically, especially if all you're doing is copying and pasting the information to them and just kind of putting some personalization in there for them. 5 minutes. Of course, you can work this as much as you want to. You can invite hundreds if you want to. It's going to take longer than 5 minutes, right? But if you're doing it, you know, during commercials while you're watching TV or in the carpool line, you know, waiting on your kids to get home from school or just wherever you're at, lunchtime or whatever, just send a few emails, make a post on Facebook. I mean, it doesn't take a lot of effort. You can work this easily. Okay, so from what countries can you invite people to watch the webinar? At this time, Plexus Worldwide operates in the United States and its territories, all U.S. military bases worldwide. So if you have a friend, for example, stationed in Japan, they can work this business. They can order the products, okay? We also ship to Canada, Australia, and New Zealand at this time, and some new territories are about to open up, okay? So is this a scam? Oh my gosh, absolutely not. Plexus Worldwide has won numerous major awards. We also have an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau, and Morgan Stanley represents us, and they also represent Facebook, Microsoft, and Google. They would not represent a scam company. They only represent legitimate up-and-coming companies, right? So what do I get paid? I'm going to go through this really quickly. In the email with the replay that you're going to get after this webinar will be a link to a more detailed video that gives lots of details on the compensation plan. So you get 15 to 25% retail commissions on those products that you and your customers order from your website. If they sign up as an ambassador, you earn 5% of their website sales. Okay, you also get a bonus on those welcome packs we talked about earlier, 4 levels down. So it's not just the people who order from you, it's the people who order from the people who signed up from you, 4 levels down. You get bonuses on those. You also earn shares, what we call pay points, and those are available from the very first day you sign up your first ambassador. When your ambassadors on your team down 7 levels make their 100 PV minimum order each month, you earn shares on them, okay? You can have as many people on your first level as you want. You can have 1 million people on your first level. Of course, no one ever does that. The most you ever have to go diamond is 7 people on your first level. That's it, 7 active people. And can you imagine if you had 20 people on your first level and each of them had 20 and on down, how many shares you would be getting each month? Believe me, it adds up quickly. You also earn increasing bonuses as your team grows. As you go up in rank, you get bonuses. For example, a silver ambassador, like we talked about earlier, who has signed up 3 people, as soon as they've had 3 people order their minimum in a month, they get a $100 bonus. But during July, that bonus is doubled. It's $200 in July when you go silver. So you could join today, have 3 friends watch the webinar and join, and you would get a $200 bonus on top of the welcome pack commissions and all the other bonuses and commissions. So it's a really great deal this month. And if someone you signed up goes silver, you get a $50 bonus from that. So it's really great special this month. Let's see, when do I get paid? We get all those welcome pack bonuses the week after someone orders, okay? All other commissions, pay points, and bonuses are paid on the 15th of the following month. Okay, so for July, everything that's done in July, you'll get paid for on August 15th. Now, we get paid usually a few days early. I get paid 5 days a week. I mean, 5 times a month. I'm sorry. Once a week for those welcome pack bonuses. And then on the 15th, the big check comes. And it's always a few days early. Never have I gotten paid late. Never have I missed getting a check from the company because they didn't have money. We're a debt-free company. They are very careful about going into debt. They do not go into debt. They pay cash for everything. They want to always make sure they can pay their ambassadors. I love this company. In network marketing, you will think the reward is money, but the freedom will far outweigh the money. And in the end, it will be all about the lives you change. Imagine how your family's life could change. Imagine, for one thing, if you're just bringing in that extra $400 a month, what you could do with that. But what if your team grew and you got to that $35,000 a month level? How would that change your family's life? I mean, oh my goodness. My husband could retire from his job and he could go do the things he's always wanted to do, travel, everything. He's always been locked into that job, no freedom. You get only this many days off a year. And, even if you have a ton of money, time, sometimes you don't have the money to enjoy doing anything. So you don't have freedom either way. With this, you could start having freedom to do those things. But how many of your teammates' lives could you change with this? A lot of people in Plexus team up with a best friend or a family member or even a friend who's not even on their team, and they work this together. It makes it so much fun when you can do this together. We have no competition in Plexus because of those shares. The way the compensation plan is worked, we don't have competition. There's no backstabbing. There's no, meanness in Plexus. We're all one big family because we get paid on everyone's efforts. So I want to help everyone. I want, my power partner, Rosemary, to have a really good month. I want to help her do that because I'm getting paid on her efforts too. So that's one thing I love about the culture of Plexus is, I've made some of my best friends for life from this company. Okay. Don't be afraid to take a risk. It's a part of living. When you see a moment to leap, do it. Don't be afraid to fail or fall. No matter the outside voices trying to keep you planted on the ground, you need to jump. So are you ready to jump? I think you are. I think you are. I'm going to show you a really quick video.
What is your definition of happiness? Is it a feeling, joy, peace, love, security, achievement, health? Maybe for you it's people, family, children, friends. Is happiness found in a special place or places? Or is it found within? Inspiration, faith, purpose. Does life take us on this journey, or do we choose our own steps? Everyone has choices. Some make the good ones, and some make others. As this mystery called life unfolds before you, do you find yourself feeling more trapped and doing less of what you want to do? Does it feel like you never get a moment to take a breath? Or do you find yourself growing, free, and able to do all those things that have true meaning? Are you finding lasting happiness? Wouldn't it be great to be able to stop and smell the roses? Plexus Worldwide transports an ever-growing mass of people in the directions they want to go. It simply makes sense. They choose a simple path to health transformation. When they pass on the good news, they become the living definition of their own success. These are real people with real results. What do these people call Plexus Worldwide? A miracle, a purpose, freedom. happiness. It makes real all those things that matter most. Whatever it is for you, Plexus Worldwide can help you get there. Changing lives, physically, emotionally, and financially. For many, this remarkable discovery becomes a pathway to helping others in the same way. This opportunity often expands in such a dynamic way that the rewards for representing Plexus Worldwide make dreams come true. Whatever your definition of happiness is, you now know a wonderful way to find it. Plexus Worldwide. Live healthy. Love life. Be Plexus.
That gives you a little bit of the vision of our company. So you say, I'm ready. How do you join? $34.95 gets you your brand new website and gets you started. You can also buy any products you'd like to start out with, or none at all. If you don't have the money, $34.95 is all you really need to get started. I recommend purchasing a welcome pack at sign up because you're going to save huge, like 50% off the retail price. It's lower than we can even get it, but that's only available your first 30 days. So if you don't do it at sign up, you can still order it within your first 30 days. So for example, a 30-day supply of Triplex, which is this Slim, the Pro Bio 5, and Bio Cleanse like we talked about earlier, retail is $149.95 plus tax and shipping. For $6 less, you can get the Triplex welcome pack that pays for your $34.95 website fee. You get a starter kit to help you start your business, and you're able to buy wholesale for the entire year and qualify to get a check. So that's why it's such a good deal to sign up and get a welcome pack. You're going to pay a whole lot less. So to join, you go to your ambassador's website, the person who invited you to watch this. Click on join, fill in all the info, choose your welcome pack if you want to at sign up, and check out. That's all there is to it. As soon as you've signed up, your website is live. You can start giving it to friends and family. You can start posting on Facebook about it, and you can start inviting guests to the next team webinar to see if they want to do this with you. Okay. Our July company special, like I talked about, earn double bonus for going silver. That's signing 3 ambassadors and them making their 100 PV minimum order or buying a welcome pack. Either way, when that happens, you will earn double the $200 instead of $100. And if you have someone on your team on your first level go silver, you get a $50 bonus, unlimited. You could have 50 people do that and get $50 bonus for each one of those. So it's a really good deal. So that's it. Let's get you started today. You know, don't wait. Don't wait on this, because the longer you wait, you know, time's going to pass anyway. Get started today. Start, you know, making some money, gaining some freedom for your family. Thank you so much for being on here today. I'm going to open it up to question and answers right now. And we're going to answer everyone's questions. I'm going to stop the recording now. As always, if you have questions for me, just reply to the email that you received, okay? trainerdonnie@yahoo.com, and I will answer any questions you have. So y'all have a great rest of the day, and I'd love to see you on my team. I'd love it. Bye.